Hello friends, welcome back to Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Today, well, as promised, it's been a few weeks since I've last played, so I may have forgotten everything about this game, we'll see. That said, one thing I want to mention right away is I have been getting a request to try out the Stealth Cowboy, where my gunslinger here would have 2 pistols instead of revolvers. And with a new form of tactics comes a new, what's it called? Talent tree, a new build. I went straight for Gun Kata for a 315 degree firing angle, which is ridiculous, and 50% crit chance. I also picked up Called Shot, combined with Snapshot. It should hopefully be protection against Overwatch. I picked up Thrown Bullet, which is a nice little stealth thing, and Hold Up because a stun is always a good idea. And yeah, so we're gonna try that out. I'm not convinced, especially now that the enemies are getting more and more health. I'm pretty sure I'm actually nerfing my gunslinger quite a lot by having these 2 light weapons, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna keep an open mind. We've got 2 heists, a warehouse heist and a molehill party heist. I think we'll start with this warehouse. Earn an extra if you kill at least 11. We have a gold key. We have a blue key. We've got Matrix Snoop, so we'll probably be bringing our hacker in. The problem is we're getting to the point where I really want to have more than 4 people in my group, right? Because, like, this is not enough people right now. That said, we can probably keep things pretty quiet with this group. But I do think we're going to bring in Bandit instead of Floater because he is higher level and he does have the better weapon. Let's give this a shot. Alright. So this is loot boxes only. At the moment, I only see 1 guard over here. There's our blue key door. There's our gold key door, but where's the actual... Oh, there it is. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we're going to head this way to our right. Get Sentry over here to disable the laser grid. Get Codesmith right up front, with Duster right behind him. You're too far away to be an issue. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm just going to do a full circuit. So this loot box right here is going to be probably the last one I pick up if we just go all the way around in a, I guess that's counterclockwise fashion. Got another one up there. Okay, so we only have two guards in our immediate vicinity. You know how I said he was too far away to be a worry? Alright, well at least he's turning away. We can probably get out of his line of sight. You're just gonna walk right up to me, huh? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna complain about that. %? What the heck kind of buff did you just put on yourself? Jesus. Alright, well. We're gonna have to get a little loud already. Yeah, so, wow, they heard me all the way over there. That makes sense. It was indeed a shotgun blast. But now I've got the person stunned, so I'm not too concerned. 19%, man. Some kind of really, really massive... Buffed evasion, 45%. Yeah, that would do it. Couple of lucky shots. Okay, so I didn't need to use the shotgun. I had enough damage, I guess. It's fine. We're still only at 1. Dissolve the body. Grab some loot, moving on. Okay, good. So while he's suspicious, he's not like running right for me, which is nice. So I think we can claw this back. I think that first little hiccup was just a hiccup. Turn off the pressure plate. You're gonna look away. Not worried about what's going on that side of the map. Gonna get too close to the enemy. I'm a little worried about this camera. It shouldn't rotate far enough to hit Duster, but it might. And yeah, we're going to put Codesmith up here as well, because I feel like we're going to need to take down these two enemies before we proceed. And besides, Sentry's going to need some time with that hack console. Good, good. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Load, load, load. Overclock. Hard shell. Load. Scan. We got piles of money over here on the left. Doesn't look like we have anything that affects security systems or anything. I'm not loading any programs, so I should be fine with that trap. Man, look at all this ice. There's a lot now. Yeah, this is definitely a much more challenging one than before. You're going to come in as well. And you're going to immediately take a shot. Okay, well, that's not convenient. Gun Kata can hit both. Second Gun Kata. Okay, so got one of them. That was pretty nice. Unfortunately, Duster, you have to come back out instead of looting. 27%. Gotcha. But it is going to do... Yeah, that's what I thought. It is going to be heard, obviously. I'm a little concerned about this person coming over here and, like, getting the high ground on us. Fortunately, atomic stutter hits from far away. So that's good. I think we handled that pretty well. Not crazy about that. We are going to get an escalation. We don't have any active ice to use. We're going to be staying in this area for a little while, I think. Okay, so we got some decent files. We're gonna go back around this way and down. We're actually gonna exit. I can't reload anything. Okay, so never mind. I'm gonna connect and I'm just gonna use null op. Take them all down. Now I can load some programs up. Just gonna zero interrupt and move on. Got one more up there. Spike the CPU even though we don't actually need to. The problem is I'm kind of sort of stuck in this area right now. So we're just going to move so that we're out of sight. But again, that camera could turn, and it's probably going to turn and see Bandit. Okay, so we're at security level 2. Primary exit's right back there. Like, a big part of me is wishing I just brought my sniper and just was destroying everybody. I feel like I'm making things more difficult on myself than they have to be. Get ready to get out of here. So all the exits are back here, which means that once I make my way up here, turning around and coming back is going to be... I might end up missing out on a couple of these loot boxes. We'll see. They're coming my way. Nice. Okay, well, I'm alright with that. Sentry, you'll get the box. Yeah, those two are coming in, so I have to deal with them. Deal with that guy. Atomic stutter that person. This one doesn't do the, okay. Now, you're only suspicious. I'm gonna do look ahead mostly because it drops their initiative. I got them both. Excellent. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. We're doing okay. We're doing all right. At this point, I'm less worried about loud weapons. More worried about killing the guy. I'm not going to kill you just yet because you are in range of the camera. You're coming all the way in. Take him down. Probably too little too late, but we'll do a couple of dissolves. Reload. Take down. I really thought that that would not set off the camera. Oh well. Okay, so plans. We got to get our hacker up to this matrix host. Hopefully that'll be able to take out some of these security measures, but we do also have this blue key door that will allow us to get a little bit better access. So I think that's where we're going to head out to. We are going to get an escalation, so we should probably be ready for reinforcements. In fact. I don't really have a way to deal with this laser grid right now, so I guess we're just going to have to run through it. Okay, so they're both coming over here. You're going to come all the way around. Wow, you're going to go all the way out to there? I mean, you're not going to go all the way out to there because you're going to see sentry. So I think the play is to come over here and stun the one that's going to come all the way down this way. And then run back. Because these two are going to come over here and look that way, which means they're not going to see sentry. We'll get Duster into position. Oh, I should have used Biomimic. I'm so silly. I forgot that I had that. Yeah, we're going to put Codesmith right here for a good solid Gun Kata. Okay, you're right in the middle of all of my people. No, we're gonna wait. We've We've got another group coming in, but we can leave at any time. Like, we've got the exit mostly secured. Obviously, I want to get those other loot bins, though. Okay, so we're going to have you sink. Run up to you. Decent damage. You still don't have a packet loss available. So much health. Okay. Decent damage, but again, so low damage compared to what I can do with the revolver. We'll reload. Take you down. Gonna get you toward this matrix host here. They are going, or at least you're going the wrong way. I don't know about the rest of them. No, you're coming forward. Okay, so we got 2 more soldiers coming our way. This has gone quite sideways. Glad for those 2 misses. That did not have to happen. Can't quite get far enough. We'll give Codesmith a pre-computed advantage. See, the other thing about Gun Kata is it empties both of my guns. Got that one. Again, a lucky miss. Get right up next to you. Nervotox shell should stun you. Definitely glad I'm hitting on the low chance shots, though. Yeah, we just gotta get out of here. There's no way we're gonna be able to loop back around. There's too many enemies. Sai is next. So I gotta take them down. Only 35%. Screw it, we'll just throw a grenade. Down you go. Now I don't have to deal with you. And yeah, we're gonna get behind cover over here. Omega, you're stunned. Okay, so at this point we're just securing our exit, getting this matrix host dealt with, and just making sure that if anybody else comes in through this particular entrance, we can deal with them quickly. They're coming our way, so we're going to hide behind this elevator here. Most of the money's over here. Yeah, null op really does, like, increase the escalation a lot because I'm destroying things. But it's fine. Download. Like, obviously I want to get to this area over here, but we may as well get this place taken out first. Spike the APU. Deception, scan, no traps, sleaze, download, download, download. Wow, you're just gonna walk right up to me, huh? Okay, well, if that's what you want. Reload. We'll go ahead and link watch out this way. Okay, so that was a pretty good little ambush I set there, I'm gonna say. Got them both. Okay. We should be safe here now, at least unless there's another... Although we do have a... Is that a drone? It's hard to tell. Disarm. Disarm. Sleaze. Bunch of downloads. Ouch. Jammer, blaster, ice pick. And we can't get out. Because, wow. Oh, because it costs too much. Well, I'm gonna end up getting dumped then. Not a lot I can do about that. Otherwise, let's do some reloading. Actually, how far away does disorient work? Not far enough. So we're just going to reload. We're going to get Bandit out of the way. 0 interrupt. Man, I have no AP left again. Okay, so I'm going to hope that Muo here comes all the way out to me. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with that. Finish him off. Dissolve his body. Not that it really matters at this point. And they are coming toward me. I don't know how worthwhile it is to keep downloading. But everyone's in range of the exits, I think, so I should be okay. Okay. At this point, I think everyone's just going to leave. Okay. Well, I will say, this shouldn't be a surprise, but I am not at all sold on the stealth cowboy build, but I'm going to give it another shot or two. I'm not going to jump right back immediately. I feel like this would have been a much faster and more efficient run if I had had a revolver to take down some of those enemies more quickly, but, you know, once again, open mind. We're out of here. Relatively good. We missed a couple of lockboxes, unfortunately, but we made up for it by downloading a ton of stuff. Yeah, and I mean a ton of stuff. A bunch of accounts. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not complaining about that mission. That was a good mission. Dance hall, you're already at 100%. So I don't think that was a good idea, actually. Plus 20% influence. Dr. Ash. Yeah. Another 20% will get Dr. Ash past limit break, so we'll do that. You're going to give 10% influence. Maybe Zyric. Maybe Wendigo. Let's sell it to Wendigo. Yeah, 3 favors is worthwhile. Okay. Well, in that case, we have... Oh, we got some folks ready to train. Keep going on Link Watch. Null op 50% damage? Yeah, let's wait for that. Null op's just really, really good. And our Scourge. We'll work on Disorient, because I know it's a really, really good way of dealing with enemies. Alright. Well, we've got this Molehill Party, which we'll be doing in the next video. I don't think we're going to be utilizing Codesmith again next time, because I feel like the enemies have gotten strong enough to the point where I need to bring, like, my best weapons. So we'll see. But for now, friends, thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see you next time.